your generation right now is the weakest generation that's ever been. All you have to do is be a little bit ruthless. Just be ruthless. And you will lead everyone.
You'll crush. It might have even been a Dana White because they're buddies. It might have been him.
Maybe, yeah. It might have been
I
Dana
think
White.
that's what it was.
Yeah.
He's like, the opportunity that this next generation has, and what I would do is I would even frame it for us, because I don't think it's just them. If, it's that whole thing about, strong people create weak people. But
Yeah.
Right? And so your all's goal, I don't have kids, your all's goal was just to make their life a little bit better. That was your mom's goal for you. It's your goal. At some point, you're going to take all of the adversity out, and they wouldn't have developed any of the strengths to meet life when it truly gets hard. That's the problem. Like, so it's admirable that parents say, I just want them to level up. I want their life to be a little bit better than mine. All the tough parts of my life that were massive struggle, let me take that out because it sucked. That's a bad part of life. And even though you don't say it, that's what you're trying to do, because you're always worried about them and what's going to happen to them and when they're sad and upset and stuff. But the reality is they got to go through it.
Yep.
And by going through it, that's because so many people think it's about making money, or it's about the position, or it's about the company. It's about the person you are.
Yeah.
Because the person you are and you become, that equates to what you can accomplish in life.
Well, and the person you want to be, like, right? I mean, if you are the person you want to be, and you're traveling down the path that creates happiness for you, everything else will come.
Man,
it's
because if you're a person that believes that we can almost do anything we put our mind to, like, there are a few limitations. I'm not 6'6", I'm not the most athletic specimen, but when it comes to these business endeavors, when it comes to getting a promotion at work, when it comes to further education, if you need to get another degree to do the thing, pretty much all of us now have a shot at that.
For sure.
If we're on the IQ spectrum, if we're born and fortunate enough that we don't have these disabilities, we all have the same opportunity. And if you believe that and understand that, that's the person I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That says, I want to take it from 8 stores to 50. You have to accept there's going to be massive struggle. You don't know how you're going to get there. You know you've learned all this stuff, but what you learn is not going to get you to the next 42. But you're like, our North Star is 50, and I believe we can get there.
Right.
And then you design the business plan, and then you get busy. So many people just are waiting. They're just waiting.
Well, they're trying to design the plan before they come up with the destination.
So it doesn't.
Right?
So it doesn't hurt. Let me get the perfect plan so it's not hard. Let me take all the adversity out of it. Let me take all the pain out of it. No, that's what the journey's going to be.
Yeah.
So it's the person that you become that's willing to travel the journey that makes that commitment.
Agreed.
So how do you get to 50?
Ah, damn. All that. Right. I mean, but I think 50 now, I started to say before, I think, is that 50 now looks like, I mean, maybe that's 25 stores and 25 trailers. I don't know.
But that's fine.
And it's fine.
How do you get there? Yeah. So,
but we get there through scaling, and in the way that do the right things and the money will come. That's where my brain goes. Is as cash flow is king, of course, but do the right things and the money will come. Right? Do it. Be good to the people, and your system will grow.
Make a good product.
Make a good product. Be consistent. I think some of the things that we're still working on that I think is going to help substantially in the short term is some of our approaches to customer service and the way that we handle the customer. Like I said, we've gone through a lot of attrition, and I feel like we're finally honing in on what it is to, whether it's scripts or whatever it is at the register to just reinforce what the expectation is and those kinds of things that I think that is first.
Tell me if this isn't simple, and I've never worked in your stores. I've never had one of your drinks.
Oh, my God. I almost brought them this morning.
Well, I don't know what the hell you're doing here, and you didn't.
Damn it, I know.
Right,
Oh,
so
God.
I'm assuming I could be, somebody could come through the door.
Yeah.
This would be my mindset. This is where I would start if I was starting a company or had a franchise, if I was a franchisee. Mm-hmm. Every customer that walked through the door say, hey, what can I do to make sure this drink tastes the best it possibly could for you?
Say your question again.
No, it's not even, this is my approach.
Got it.
I would say to them, this would be
yes.
my mindset. What can I do to this drink and for you to make sure that this drink tastes exactly the way that you wanted it to, and it's an awesome experience?
Yeah.
Like that's all that has to be done.
That's it. It is very simple. Actually, I tell them a lot, man. Like we almost made it our mantra jokingly, is like, it's just fucking tea.
How can I make it taste the exact way you want to and you're pumped about it?
Yeah.
That's it. Just ask them.
That's it, man.
And give them exactly what they want because you have the ability to.
And we have every option that they could possibly ever want. Like, you know.
Smile while you're doing it and make them the drink.
Give them a smile. Like, I mean, God, smiling is so underrated, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we had our company picnic. We did like an end of the summer thing and something that they'd never done before. And so it was I'm embarrassed to say that it was a pretty meager turnout.
No, who cares?
Was
there, like 15 of you?
Hardly.
Okay.
And I was one of our managers, who, again, the one I was talking about before, she was there, and she was quick to remind me that, like, she goes, "This is the first time we did it." She goes, "Darrel," and she's like, "I actually enjoyed myself." And she goes, "So, like, you don't, like, this is good." She goes, "This is step one." And it's one of those moments where, you know, you're surrounded by people that you're hoping are going to influential in the way that we grow to scale, right? And she's one of those.
You actually do want her to be with you for life.
Dude, for life.
Okay, because I think earlier we might have said the wrong thing, that you didn't want her to. We were talking about employees. You do want her to.
Oh, that one specific? Yes, she gets to stay with us forever.
For life. Yes.
She doesn't have options.
Yes.
Yeah. No. Yeah, she doesn't have options. No.
What have you learned from her?
Man, that's a great question.
And I don't apologize putting you on Front Street. That's what.
No, it's okay, man. It's good. Because she actually was the one that trained me when I came in. So when I came in, it wasn't required, but I was like, I get to do this for 2 or 3 weeks and make tea and figure out what the freaking crap is going on behind the register before I go in here and start telling people what to do. That's stupid. And so she trained me, and she was the one, I think, that instilled in me the most that we're just making tea. It's not hard, because my mindset, right, coming into this is like, I'm about to take over 100 employees. The biggest team I've ever led prior to this is like 15 people. And those people were seasoned professionals, like consulting, going around to some of the biggest energy companies in the world, and, you know, taking care of cybersecurity stuff. Like, this is a very different thing. And so to me, it was like this massive mountain, and she calmed me in a lot of ways in like those first couple of weeks to be like, dude, we're just making tea. It's okay. Like, just cool it. And the thing that I love that she brings to our team is, in any of the teams, because now she went from just managing one store to we have her over 3, and, you know, she will be a critical part to our training process going forward. But like, where she's no bullshit. Like, she will call a spade, and if you ain't gonna show up, like, she gonna let you know. And it reigns true even for me today. Like, she'll call me on my shit.
Like you said you were gonna do this.
Yeah. Like, you know, you were gonna fix that refrigerator 3 weeks ago. Where you at? And I appreciate and love it. And at the same time, she loves her teams like no one else. And when people are doing what they're supposed to be doing, she makes them feel appreciated. She makes them feel like they have a home, they have a safe place to be. You know, some of the people that we do have on our team, like, you know, they don't have the best home environment or what have you. And so a lot of them, like me, when I was growing up, I started working when I was 14. You know, and I had to pay for anything that I wanted, right? The things I want. And so a lot of these kids, they're in that same situation. And so she is like, as much as I don't like to bring family, like the word family, I don't like using that word in business.
Get used to it, though, because if you operate this business the right way, you can eliminate the word, but it needs to feel the same.
It's got to feel the same.
It does, man.
It does. And
teams overused, families overused.
Yeah.
But the reason is because for you to run something the way that you want to run it, it's got to feel that way. Because what happens is in life, Family's the one that you show up for. Like you
Yeah.
say, that's a blood relative.
Yeah.
Even if they're not your best friend.
Yep.
When the shit's down, you show up for them.
Yep.
That's the way a great company has to run.
Exactly. And she does that, and she creates that. And I was not prepared, I will say, to support the team in that way, like a group of teenagers, right? Like I wasn't ready to in hindsight to give that level of support. And I think she brings that, and it's rare, I would say, in the because I guess we're fast food, category, whatever, is like it's rare to find those types of people, I think. And I have a good friend of mine who has a friend of his that owns Chick-fil-A, and I've talked to him a couple times about some of their culture.
Boy, they do it right, don't they?
Dude. But yes, so right. And I will say my conversation with him was revealing in some ways, because to me, I thought, looking at them and the way that they operate things, it's like, God, Lord, like they've got to be so flexible with their employees, man. Like, because like they're just the employees are happy. Like people are good to be there.
There's rigidity there. I can feel it.
Yeah.
You don't have, if you leave people to operate the way they want, you will not have the brand that they have. I know there is no joke. That place does not play.
Nah, dude, they don't play at all. And that was one of the first things he told me, is like, because I was talking about some of the issues we had with employees, and he goes, nah, dude, he said we'd fire him day 2. And I was like, what do you mean? That's crazy.
But don't you have to document who you are in your process so then you can honestly and fairly hold them accountable to it?
Exactly. You gotta have, and that's where the vision, right? The North Star. This is what we're headed to, and this is what the team is bought into, right? And so like,
what did he say about that a little bit more, though? Because we don't know who he is. We don't know.
Sure.
About it. He's not gonna get in trouble.
No, not at all. It was weird, because he kind of looked at me like I was an alien in a way. He's like, what do you mean you would just let him stay? And I was like, well, maybe like this and that. And he said, no. He goes like, that person, it'll become very clear if you have a strong culture, if your people are committed to your brand and the store and each other, and
doing it that way,
and they're doing it that way, then he goes, that person will be.
They'll ruin it.
They'll ruin it. Well, but you'll see it so fast. He said
they ostracise themselves. That's what I figured out.
Big time.
Right? You don't have to worry about it, because they're going to realize they don't fit in real quick.
Yes, and it gets uncomfortable. And he said that he said they had a couple instances where somebody lingered, and he said it took months to like to right the ship.
Yeah.
And he said, so we don't mess around. And I was like, I just kind of blew my hair back, because I was like, well, shit, I just had this assumption that like, well, you hire somebody and you kind of let them work their way into the culture. Nah, dude, like you hire them and you make it super clear when you're hiring them, this is what we're up to. This is the expectation. Our customers deserve nothing better than exceptional. You get to be ruthless with your delivery to the customer. You like get to.
It's your company and your vision, man.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's
the truth. There's nothing wrong with that, right? You have to establish what that is, and then tell everybody, here's what we're going. Get on board. I'm going to treat you amazing if you get on board. But if not, that's okay.
Totally fine.
You just can't do this with us.
Yeah, and I think that was harder for me to land with myself over the last year.
Yeah, I had to go through that.
Man, that's hard, because it's like...
Because you care about people.
I care about people. Yeah. And I was that kid a lot of times growing up where, like, I knew I wanted it, but I kind of just wanted somebody to challenge me.
But you know what? Somebody needed to help you redirect yourself to say this isn't okay.
Yeah, they had to tell me no.
Yeah, we think we're actually doing people a service by being nice to them and pleasing them. We are not.
No.
You are actually doing them the biggest disservice by not looking at them and say, you got to take this more serious.
Yeah.
You want a better life, you got to earn a better life.
Yep.
You want to be a part of something big, you want to be valued, you have to value this place.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to treat it like better than your home.